Hello again, everyone. This is Bill from the Carnivore Experience. And in my last video, I wanted to let everybody know what can happen to you when you fall off of the carnivore bandwagon and indulge a little bit, cheat, like I did on my retirement party quite significantly, drinking a bottle of wine and eating some cookies and some, taco meat loaded with a bunch of different seasonings that probably weren't good for me. The next day was absolutely brutal. But the part of the next day that really affected me is what this video is all about. If you are somebody who is prone to leg cramps, you've had leg cramps your entire life, especially nocturnal leg cramps where, in the middle of the night you'll get that calf locking up, then you're just like I am. And I have had to take, over the last 2 years being on carnivore, I would say it's been really the only drawback that I have experienced while being on the carnivore diet. Really the only one. With the other 10s, 20, 30 different benefits that we have gotten out of it, like our health and getting rid of inflammation and a bunch of other things, I will say leg cramps is the one thing that I have always struggled with in my entire life, but carnivore seemed to have made it a little bit more difficult. So it took me, a little over a year and a half to really isolate what it was that was going on and what I was deficient in. And let me tell you, when I get leg cramps, they're bad. Not only is it leg cramps, it's lower leg cramps, upper thighs, sciatic area where the nerve is, my feet, my toes. I will get some pretty significant cramping in there if I'm not careful. Well, the good news was, over the last 2 months, 2.5 months, I had been pretty much leg cramp free. I think I had finally taken about 4 months ago and figured out the secret to it, and I really kind of refined it down over the last couple of months. And I can get a full night's sleep now and really not worry about getting leg cramps anymore. But it is a problem, and if you are genetically predisposed to leg cramps, your mom, dad got leg cramps, and you get them regularly, and you're on carnivore, you'll probably have noticed that they've got a little bit more advanced, or they've gotten a little bit worse. Well, let me show you what I've done for that. Now, basically, through the months, in the 2 years that I've been on this, I've been trying to figure out what is causing this. Well, everybody says, getting dehydrated is a big one, and that absolutely can cause muscle cramps. But it's mineral deficiencies, things like sodium, magnesium, potassium, that I have found that has really caused that problem. Now, the first thing that we started with, just as a general rule when you get into carnivore and everybody talks about, is doing some kind of a supplement. And just like the one you see here, this is Element. And Element, we buy it now, it's about $117 for 4 boxes of it. You get 3 and 1 for free. This one here is the natural, or the unflavored salt that's on there, the raw they call it. And it comes with about 30 packets in there. And what I found with these is, for me to get the optimum effect out of them, you want to kind of not have drinking a lot of water through the day where you're flushing it right through your system. So what I'll do is I'll get home at night, and right around 4:30 to 5:30, I'll take and put one of these packets in a Yeti that I have, one of those, stainless steel containers that you put water and ice in. And I'll put one of these packets in there and mix that all up. And I did that for quite some time, and it helped. It seriously reduced my leg cramps, but I was still getting them a couple of times a week. And through time, I tried doing more than one packet on that, and I found if you do too many at one time, it can cause some stomach upset and cause, diarrhea and things like that. So I stuck with that one packet in there. But then I found a supplement that you can get on Amazon, or I found mine at my local health store, but I now order them on there. And it's made by Trace Minerals, and it is called, if you can see this, No Muscle Cramps. And what I'll do at night when I get home is I will take and put 3 dropperfuls of this and 1 of the Element packets into my water, shake that all up really good, and then I will take and drink that and kind of just mellow out, not drink a whole lot after that, so I'm getting rid of it or expelling it out of my body. And I got to tell you, over the last 2 months, leg cramp free. I don't get them during the day, and most especially I don't get them at night. So Element helps with a lot of different things. And I know there's a lot of different brands out there, but this really gives you 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And adding this as a supplement, you can do 1 or 2 a day. It has really helped out with just any kinds of aches and cramps just from having a deficiency in these. And I'll tell you, this stuff here by Trace was a game changer. No muscle cramps. And it's kind of blurry on the screen there, but this definitely no muscle cramps, it's called. It comes in a pretty good sized bottle. I get about 30 days out of one of those bottles. That was the game changer for helping my leg cramps. And if done properly and you stay regular on that, let me tell you, if you suffer from those nasty leg cramps, it will take care of it. So I just wanted to do a short little video on it because I've read through the different forums, and with Carnivore, I know people struggle with that. And trust me, living with them for my entire life, it's terrible, especially being woken out of a good deep sleep. So give that Trace no muscle cramps and element a try. It takes maybe about a week to get your body, built up to steam with it, and after that, you'll be amazed. Hopefully, you'll be able to get through the night without muscle cramps. All right, everybody. Once again, if you like the content that we're putting out there, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us get that message out there and helps a lot of other people that are looking to regain their health. And on top of that, we've got a lot more content coming. Having been freshly retired from my job now, I'm kind of sitting back going, wow, I can put all my effort into working in the brewery now, brewing beer, making pizzas and everything, which I can't drink or eat, as I discovered, it'll absolutely make things worse, but other people love it. So with that, you guys have a great week ahead of you. And if you have any questions, post them right down there in the comment section. Excellent. Thank you guys for watching the channel, and we'll be talking to you a little bit later. Bye now.